we're here with a special Mother's Day edition, Happy Mail Monday. So today we're going to be making these little paper roses. And I'm going to be sending a rainbow flower bouquet to one of my pen pals for Mother's Day. She's a mom and she deserves to have some flowers sent to her on Mother's Day. And since I'm sending them in the mail, they have to be paper. So these are super, super easy to make. I actually have a flower like wall piece in my craft room that I made, and they're just paper flowers, and so I kind of just took the same concept of how I made those and made these ones. And Elliot's here helping me, so if you hear baby in the background, that's who that is. So what you're going to need is you're going to need paper, any kind, any pattern, any color will work. You'll need something for your stems. They don't have to be like wood dowels like these. These are just what I had in my stash. And I made mine really short because I want to be able to put these in a certain size box. But again, you could make these as long as you want. I think I will end up painting them, but for now I just have them as just plain wood. These are all of my pre-made petals, so I'll show you how I make the petals. And all I do is I start with some cardstock, cut it at about like 2-inch strips, and you don't even have to cut it down like this. I just think it's easier to kind of keep them around the same size if you do this. And then you just kind of make a general petal shape. And mine aren't perfect, I just kind of, you know, whatever. So make your petals. And I did about 20 petals for each flower, but you can do more or less depending on how big you want your flower to be. So once you have all your petals cut out, then you're going to want to shape them. So let me zoom in a little bit for this part. So what I do is I take each corner of the petal. So this is the bottom, the thinner part, the thicker part is the top. So top corners you're going to roll in on one side, and then take from the other side and roll in again. So it kind of gives your petal a little bit of a point there. Then what I did as well is I kind of rolled over the center of the petal, because this is the part that's kind of going to form around your stick or your stem, whatever you're using for your stem. So to make sure you don't have like those like crease lines, if you just fold it a little bit, kind of break down those paper fibers, then it'll fold in a lot easier, a lot nicer. So let's start with a blue flower. Get my blue petals out here. So for your first petal, it's actually going to be, it's going to go around, like, you're just going to twist it around the stem basically. So like that. And I usually do about 2 of these where it just goes around like that. So put on a little bit of hot glue. Be really careful not to burn yourself. I burn myself every time, but you know, try. There. And then go ahead and take another one and do the same exact thing. You're just going around your stem. All right, so now once you have the center kind of made, now you can start placing your petals. And I don't think there's really an exact science to this. Kind of place them wherever you want, wherever you feel like it looks good or looks best. But I usually go like one and then another one across from it, and then one over here and one over here, you know, just kind of back and forth. I'll show you. you're working with your flower, you can kind of bend and shape your petals as you go, and just kind of figure out how you want the petals to look, where you want them to kind of fold in. I've also like sometimes cut petals if I felt like one was too long. You can always cut it afterwards. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of how you want it to look. Alright, so you kind of get the idea of how I'm building the flower. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward you guys so you can see me build the rest. If you have any questions about how I've done anything, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, this will be my last Happy Bale Monday until I get down to San Antonio. So enjoy. Bye.